Hey everyone, Darren Hunter here with Deniz Yusuf talking about growing your rent roll, and today generating leads using Instagram. Dennis, one of those sessions again that you could be there for hours and hours, and we've got to cram everything into a short video, but it's going to be effective, everyone. So Dennis, why are we using Instagram to grow the rent roll?
Well, again, Darren, it's about being influential in your local area. It's all about that top of mind marketing. And Instagram is very similar to Facebook, but it's the prettier version. So it's really important that where people are, you've got to be. We have to be omnipresent. So it's just about being in front of as many people as you can. And Instagram is still one of the largest social media platforms around. Darren, one thing we were having a quick chat about earlier is the Instagram messaging is one of the highest chat apps that are around. More people chat and message each other on Instagram than they do Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking at Instagram versus TikTok, Instagram still has the more trust and credibility. So no doubt those things may change in the future, but and other platforms rise up. But right now, in 2025, Instagram has that. So all right, step one, Dennis, is getting your bio and links set up.
Totally, Darren. It's if not more important than Facebook on your links at the top, especially what's searchable. People think that Instagram is searchable by your profile name. Well, that's not the case at all. Facebook, if you're doing a search for Darren Hunter, you do a search for Darren Hunter. But if you do a search for Deniz Yusuf, it might not come up. But if you're doing a search for a real estate coach, I will come up, right? So if someone's searching for real estate coach, then my name and my profile will come up. So if you're looking at your Facebook, your Instagram profile, what's under your profile image, that name there is what is the searchable content. So mine, so you've got Coach Deniz Yusuf at the top, you've got my image. Underneath the image, it says real estate coach. And then the link is consulting agency. And then it's got author, speaker, dad, coach, mentor, consultant, real estate trainer in. And then I've got the flags. So you want to make sure your bio there is correct. And then I've got a Calendly link, right, for IGT. I've got a Calendly link for people to go to. So this is where you want to make sure that it looks professional and you've got that set up correctly.
All right, step two. What's the best thing to post on Instagram being different from Facebook?
Well, again, like we said earlier, Darren, it's the pretty version. So videos is one of the key things for you to be posting. Again, it could be a strategic alliance video. It could be a short, fun video. It could be a reel that you've done. Your stories is very, very important that for you to be posting as well. And Darren, I don't want to go in too deep. I'm being mindful, right? But mixing those posts up as well, it's really important. And carousels. So where you might do, 5 ways to prepare your home for rent, that's where you'll have 6 images. So the heading is 5 ways, and then people can slide between photos, and it'll have a tip on each one. And the last tip is feeding them to your details or want more information, right? So carousels work really well. They like seeing you mixing that up a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Now, have you mentioned short videos and stories?
Yeah, so you've got your stories is probably one of the biggest things that Instagram pushes out these days. And that's when you're on your profile. If you go onto Instagram, you tap on your profile. There's a little cross. When you tap on the cross, it asks you to. It could be you could do a day in the life of, and you're doing a 10 or a 15 or a 30-second video each time, so people follow what you're doing for the day. As long as you're being consistent, you might jump into the car and say, I'm going to go buy a coffee. Can't wait to get to my cafe. The next video is you're at the coffee shop ordering it, or you're showing yourself drinking it. And then the next one is you're on your way to work. So it's people like to watch the story of what you're doing throughout the day.
Okay. Step three, setting up your highlights.
Highlights is where you're showing your followers that things that you do, and you can push them to your posts on your profile. So Instagram, you may have posted something 3 years ago, but it's very relevant. So you have the highlight in there so people can see. So, and as an example, Darren, I've got travel, I've got real estate training on my one, I've got conferences that I've spoken at, food, coffee, family, and tattoos, because I've got my personal life mixed with my profiles as well. But the highlights pushes people to those important things that you've done in your real estate career.
All right. Well, step 4, engaging and commenting on posts.
Very similar to Facebook, Darren. Make sure that you are following your strategic alliances, your potential clients, and you are commenting and engaging with posts. If you've done a video, it could be an educational video, make sure that you're engaging with your followers. And same on the strategic alliances. If they've done a very good article, you want to ensure that you are engaging with them so you're top of mind with your strategic alliances.
Yeah. All right. As I said, Deniz, there's so much more to say. It's very hard to condense this down to 6.5 minutes. So well done. You did well. But everyone, like this strategy and all the others that we've got in our video library, if you're watching it, not much is happening. You're still not getting to it. Consider coaching. Consider having accountability. And consider having tracking around your Facebook and your Instagram and your social media, posting and generating and getting some real rent roll growth. Book in, have a chat with Deniz, see where you fit, whether it's group coaching or it's going to be one-on-one coaching. Just go to leadmachinechat.com or go to leadmachinesystem.com. Have a look there, get in contact with us, but make sure you do something when it comes to growing your rent roll. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone.